your hands in the air like Jesus is the life of the party, the life of the party. Oh, oh. Jesus is the life of the party, the life of the party. Oh, oh, oh. Turned up with no Mally. Jesus life of this party. He resurrected, we celebrate. They ain't trying to hurt no.
Hey guys, this is Alicia from AliciaWithLove.com, and I'm here with young Honore and Kid Lowe's.
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on?
What's up?
Here.
Good. I'm so glad that y'all sat down to talk with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for anybody who doesn't know these guys, they're so talented, and I've seen them perform a couple times, and I was like, hey, I really got to interview them like ASAP. So,
Right.
so for anybody that doesn't know you already, can y'all tell us a little bit more about your background, how y'all got started in music, and all that good stuff?
You wanna go?
You can go.
Cool. Well, man, it's been about 4 years now in the music business. Like really doing it. We started when we were really young, like middle school, high school type thing. But it didn't really get real till the late years of high school, and then it was so tough trying to do it in high school and trying to wrap up school because we couldn't travel as much because we had to be in school. We fly in, we gotta fly back in Sunday night because we gotta be at school on Monday, and we get tired and sleepy in class. But it was some tough situations, but it's been a lot more better and crazy lately because we've been being able to just do it freely. So yeah, it's really cool.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, how I started music, it was I wasn't a rapper when I started. I started as a dancer. So I was a background dancer for certain rappers, and then I started like producing tracks.
Oh,
So that's how I
okay.
kind of started. And after that, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going ahead and do this thing and get in the studio and rap. And from there, it was just like it just got bigger, and I feel like that's where God wanted me to go.
Right.
So and that's how my rapping really started. But yeah, I actually used to hate.
Really? Oh
It's
gosh.
funny,
See, I got work. See, I got work.
Yeah,
Right.
because growing up, like we didn't grow up listening to rap music,
No.
like 'cause,
Oh, okay.
we're from Africa, so my dad in Africa, like rap music back then is just something. It's counted negative. It don't matter what it is. We didn't have a clue Christian rap or positive inspirational rap existed. So every time you hear rap, it was either gang, sexual, women, drugs, that kind of thing. So our parents never let us listen to stuff like that. Like so,
Right.
we just used to listen to a lot of gospel and a lot of reggae music. So like, it's just so ironic that we rap now.
That is ironic.
Like my parents actually thought that we joined the gang when I first started rapping.
Right.
Like I had, and then at the time they weren't speaking English, so I had to write a song in Swahili in order for them to understand that I was talking about Jesus.
Oh
I'm
wow.
like, okay, now we're cool with this. Let's go.
Yeah. And then he been the #1 fan ever since. My
Oh,
dad
wow.
comes to the show,
Yep.
does everything for us.
Yep.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So you said you're originally from Africa. So how did you end up in Baton Rouge? How did that happen?
Well, we're missionaries for the state. And we came. My dad been traveling all around the world, brand churches. He has different churches in different countries.
Okay.
So America was just one of those that we have to go to. Actually, my mom received a revelation like when I was born, 1995, 4, and God told her that we was gonna be in America one day. We ended up here. My dad was like, you know what? I think God wants us to stay here, and that's how we kind of ended up in here. We don't know why God brought us to Baton Rouge because originally we were supposed to be in California. So and God
We got played about that because when we was coming, they told us we was going to LA, so we thought it was Los Angeles.
but he was.
And then we found out LA meant Louisiana. Yeah.
So that's how we ended up here, and I'm glad we ended up here because and this is what God wanted us to do, and we're doing what He wants us to do.
Right. Oh my gosh, that's a great story. I need to write that down, put that in a book or something. That sounds like an interesting story.
Go for it.
We'll let Jeremiah write the book.
Okay. So, with your new single, Jesus is the Life of the Party, It is incredible. I listen to it all the time. I'm really ashamed at how much I listen to the song.
Wow.
Jesus is the Life of the Party. I think it's a great title, great concept. So tell me a little bit about that, your creative process, how you got started. Like, what made you think, okay, I'm going to write this song, you know, Jesus is the Life of the Party. Like, what made you, you know, want to do that?
It's crazy. It started with, because we love, when we on stage, we love to engage people. We have that African, we like to dance, a lot of bongos. So, you know, so that's in us. So we just wanted to bring something very party, you know, to the body, because, you know, often I go to a concert and I'm like, man, look, I want to turn up a little bit for Christ, and I want to jump around. So I'm like, you know what? If we're going to parties, if they're going to parties, then we can do our own party. But the difference is Jesus is going to be the life of our party. Without Jesus, there is no party for us.
Sure.
You know, and you know, and that's how we kind of come up with the concept. We called our brother Jor'dan up, and he actually flew down here to come record the song. Shout out to Jor'dan Armstrong. Right. And I'm just glad, you know, the record is doing well, and I'm very grateful because I produced the track. So yeah, man. So that's how it all came up.
That's incredible.
Did you see the music video?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
What's your thoughts on it?
I love the video, but I'm a little bit biased because I work at Winter Dance Company, so I'm a little biased. I love the video. I love the dances. I know all the girls in the video. I've been working with Winter for a couple years.
Wow.
So yeah, I guess y'all didn't know that I do the dance thing too.
No, I didn't know. See, we finding out stuff on camera.
See, yeah, more information. Yeah, but I thought it was incredible. I remember when y'all were getting ready to shoot it, and I'm like, man, it's gonna be dope.
So you know about it.
Yeah.
She just didn't show up.
No, they didn't invite me. Y'all didn't call me up. I would have been there.
I think we posted, we tweeted that night before for everybody who wanted to be a part to come. And
y'all didn't invite me. I wasn't personally invited. I didn't get a text, email.
We got a lot more to come. So you know, we're definitely gonna keep you on our speed dial.
Speed dial. That's so funny. Yeah, do that.
I didn't even know those exist anymore. They got them on iPhones.
Yeah, I guess favorites on your iPhone.
Yeah.
So Jesus is the Life of the Party. Y'all make sure y'all go get that single.
It's on iTunes, Amazon, YouTube, Vivo. Anywhere music is downloadable, that's what it is. You know, so just go get it.
So now that we're on the topic of music, and I know that y'all have inspirations from all type of artists, all type of music. What are y'all favorite artists out right now? This is a question I love to ask every time I interview. What's your favorite artist? What you listening to right now?
I have two. Can I have two?
Yeah.
Is it possible? I have two. I have one that I've always been listening to. Like, this dude is incredible. You know, like me and Lois say, my brothers, we always have that the discussion all the time comparing, but I think Lecrae's the best at this time. You know what I'm saying? #1 album in the country, going strong. And apart from Lecrae, I listen. Right now, I'm currently listening to Nickel and Vince. I don't know if you know Nickel and Vince. Am I wrong? Yeah, those guys are awesome. Like, they're from Africa too, so yeah. You know? But I look up to Nickel and Vince a lot because I try to I read a lot because, you know, when you share a stage with somebody, it's not all about you. You got to know when the spotlight is on you, when the spotlight is on the next man. And Nickel and Vince have the good experience with that, the way they switch up the roles and the way they come in between songs and the way they just collaborate, the two of them, you know what I'm talking about?
Right.
And their friendship. So I like watch their behind the scene videos, that kind of thing. I think they're real nice. And they have some strong messages in their music. So yeah, Nickel and Vince and Lecrae.
All right, that's a good top two.
All right.
Well, you look like you beg to differ. Who's your favorite?
I beg to different. That's, you know, I mean, if you're talking the rap thing, listen, I'm gonna let y'all for real. Listen, we gotta get respect. Respect is due. I think the truth is the dopest.
Okay.
I think the truth is the dopest because he, you know. You
know the truth?
Yeah.
Of course, you know the truth.
Oh, okay.
Just making sure.
Yeah, I think his message is clear. I think when he want to talk about something, he really talk about it, and then by the end of the song, you're like, okay, he bring you to a story.
Right.
Okay, this is when I was born, when I got married, and this is when I died. So now you really know the story, and I just rapping, you know, just because of rapping like other rappers do.
Right.
So,
okay.
That's
So we got Lecrae, we got The Truth. Battling it out right here. We don't have, you know, we don't have
which one you go for?
I like The Truth. I do. Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
I understand.
I'm team Lecrae because Lecrae is breaking barriers. Lecrae is breaking barriers. He had the #1 album on Billboard, like, you know, and
straight
that's
up.
big.
Right.
Because he didn't have not
No
#1, not in Christian,
But
not in
in
gospel,
everything.
but
Right.
in everything. And that's the only.
No-brainer.
I'm so team Lecrae. Like, and his album sounds amazing.
Right.
I expected you to.
Oh, really?
I
You
did.
had that expectation.
Right.
I did.
I'm gonna say it on camera. Listen, I respect Lecrae right now, and you know he's a good dude. But all I'm saying is, and God bless your heart.
I
but
think
not,
let's move because we're gonna be stuck on this subject.
We're gonna be talking about this all night.
For a long
And
time.
I just, you know, I gotta go.
We're gonna do
eat
this off
sometime.
camera. We're gonna do this off.
Yeah,
camera.
we're gonna discuss this off camera.
Let's do it.
I know you guys were at the Dove Awards. It looked amazing.
Yes.
It looked incredible.
Yes,
I was
yes.
completely jealous.
Oh yeah.
But so how was the Dove Awards? How was that experience for you guys? Like, what was your highlights? What was the best part? You know, how was that for you?
For one, it was awesome. Again, I got to meet Lecrae again.
All right,
And then,
your homie. That's your
yeah.
homie for real.
It's not so many people that meet their favorite artist in person.
Right, that's true.
And I mean, it was just a great lesson. You know what I'm talking about? Like, if we're in this land, like the Dove Awards is like the Christian version of the Grammys. You know.
Right.
So if we're in this land, if you are a secular artist, you're looking forward to the day you're gonna win you a Grammy. You know what I'm talking about? So if you're in this Christian music land, you're looking for a day you're gonna make it to the Doves. You're looking for a day you're gonna stand on that stage, and that's just being there, you know, and looking and performing at the pre-celebration, like the official Dove Awards pre-celebration. We performed there, but like, and then you get to the main show and like you sit there and watch the whole thing. It was just awesome. It's like God gives you a glance of your future, and then you come back home to Baton Rouge. It's like it brings you back to reality. Like, y'all remember this is where you are, and this is where you're gonna be one day. So, you know, it just now we gotta work our way towards, you know, back to it. But he showed us what it could be like, you know, and it was an amazing thing. I wouldn't even mind to be a part of that. Like, that would be a blessing. So it was a great experience.
It was good for me. I learned a lot. My most highlight point is when I definitely was talking to Ty Tribbett, because he remembers when we did a show with him here, supposed to do a couple stuff, and not only that, his support for us was like crazy. You know, when you understand, like, you know, he took our city, took a picture with it. It just kind of show how even though it's big, you can still be humble. And, you know, that was just like the most humbling like moment I've seen in like any big artist. Like for him to be like, yo man, let me go ahead and do this for y'all. Blah blah blah. Boom. But other than that, I had a great time, man. I got to meet a lot of artists. I learned a lot. I learned how you know, the future will be. You know, I learned that. So now I know what it's gonna take to get there. You see what I'm saying? So I went there and I'm like, you know what? Now I gotta work myself up way up there. So, and so we're gonna definitely be on that stage.
Oh look! Shout out to Ty Tribbett for that.
Shout out to Ty Tribbett. Yeah.
He didn't have to, you know, do that, and that's really, you know, Ty is
Ty,
ridiculous.
Ty. And
you know?
and even a couple others like KB did the same thing. You know, Andy Manny or Lecrae did the same thing.
Right.
You know, but it was different when it was Ty. It's kind of like you can feel it was genuine, you know, love. So I really appreciate that.
That is incredible. Just to have a huge artist, you know, that's done all these things and is touring and is traveling, and to see, you know, the God in you guys, and to see where you guys will be, you know, and to just be able to be like, hey, you know, I see you. You know what I'm saying? I see your work. I see what you're doing. That is really dope, because you don't get artists these days that'll do that.
Right.
So that's wow. That's incredible. I'm sad. My mind is on there right now. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. Ty Tribbett, you know.
That's been on Lecrae.
Oh, here we go. We're not doing this. We're not.
We're not gonna do this.
Well, look, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. We're in the
No
studio, Young Honore, Kid Los. We had an amazing interview with these guys. So keep on the lookout. Jesus is the life of the party. They're gonna be at the Dove. They're gonna be at the Grammys. They're gonna be at the at Stellar Awards. They're gonna be everywhere. So be on the lookout for them. Everywhere. And thank you guys for watching.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
God bless.
Woo-hoo.